Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott waves analysis. This is an intraday for Bitcoin to see what happened, what it might happen next for Bitcoin. So basically we are looking at this impulse 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 finished a wave 1. As expected, we are expecting of course this wave 2 to hit the 0.38 minimum target, of course, in case it might still of course range even for a bigger ABC over there if we take of course into consideration the time for a wave 2, and based of course on this fib level you can see that we still need a lot of time of course to bring this bottom for wave 2. Potentially here can be a little bit deeper, therefore because we are looking at something might be impulsive here as a zigzag, A, B and a C, maybe even deeper for wave 2 before we move toward the upside, of course. Now we have to be careful as well. It might be still a part of a bigger correction here, of this very sideways correction. In case, just of course to keep it in mind, we are in a channel here taken of course from those two lows basically, and we see of course this channel unfolding somehow like this. Yeah, so probably can of course unfold something for low. Well, after this, maybe transforming into something like WX and a Y here. In case that this is a corrective wave in WX and a Y, X in the middle, and you see something like a zigzag in the top here. So probabilities, of course, can still be a one more low, and potentially here still, of course, ranging somehow into a bigger WX and a Y. And what I mean was this can be, of course, something like you have here a zigzag, maybe you have another three ways WX and a Y. You can have another structure here, so potentially a zigzag impulse, correction impulse. So we have to be careful. Of course, this is what is called the bullish flag, what you know within patterns. But for us, of course, as per Elliott wave, can be a WX and a Y. The wave Y can be finished, of course, as a potential zigzag here, in case we are impulsive. But of course, before we come to this conclusion here, we need, of course, to test the wave 2. Yeah, because a higher possibility right now is that you have an impulse here, wave 1, you're looking for wave 2, and then to continue toward the upside sooner or later. Now, that is something to mention on the Bitcoin dominance again. So something is very weird happening again, which I saw exactly in this area the last week, where I saw Bitcoin, of course, moving downside while the Bitcoin dominance moving toward the upside, and also bringing the whole crypto market downward, which is, yeah, was a little bit weird, not nice to see it. Also, the altcoins were bleeding at that time. Now we see the same signal. We see the dominance moving toward the upside while Bitcoin is moving down, and the same for any altcoin. There we see also them dropping down very massively, which is not nice to see. What is going on? Well, there is of course a potential of I wouldn't say bearish market yet. There is no indication of bearish market, but this signals signaling something not really confident for the market yet to move for higher. Yeah, so I would have preferred to see, of course, this trend line here broken. But yeah, I mean, it is understandable also if a wave 1 finishes there and then wave 2 is given later on. Yeah, so we're gonna watch this. It might, of course, shift again toward the upside. We're gonna see how the things are going to work at the end of this trading day. We're gonna see, guys. So those are the highest possibility right now. Let's watch the wave 2 if invalidated. Therefore, we have to consider a zigzag potentially here unfolding until reaching the lower part of this channel, and we take it from there. That was it for Bitcoin intraday. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.